From the muddy, treacherous stages of the World Rally Championship to the neon-lit streets of the midnight tuning scene, few cars have commanded as much respect and adoration as the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. This isn't just a car. It's a legend forged in the fires of competition, a four-wheel testament to engineering and passion. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the story of the Evo. The tale begins in the early 90s. Mitsubishi wanted to conquer the World Rally Championship, but the rules required them to use a production car as a base. Their big Galant VR4 was powerful but too large and clumsy. The solution? Take the Galant's potent 2.0-liter turbocharged engine, the legendary 4G63, and its advanced all-wheel drive system, and shoehorn them into the much lighter, nimbler Lancer sedan. And so, in 1992, the Lancer Evolution was born. It was raw, aggressive, and built for one purpose: to win. The Evo I was a homologation special, a road car that existed only to let the rally car compete. It was an instant hit in Japan. Just a year later, the Evo 2 arrived, not with more power, but with better handling, a longer wheelbase, and wider tires. Then came the Evo 3 in 1995, and this is where things got wild. It featured an aggressive new aerodynamic package with a massive rear wing and a redesigned front bumper, all to improve cooling and create downforce. Power was up to 270 horsepower, and it was this car that finally gave Mitsubishi its first WRC driver, Zemzon, in 1996, with the legendary Tommy McKinnon. The success of the first three generations meant the Evo was no longer just a homologation car. It was a phenomenon. But Mitsubishi was just getting started. In 1996, the Lancer platform was completely redesigned, and with it came the Evo 4. It was a huge leap forward. The engine was rotated 180 degrees for better balance, and it introduced the revolutionary active yaw control, or AYC. This was a game changer, an electronically controlled rear differential that could actively transfer torque between the rear wheels, making the car turn in with an almost supernatural agility. The Evo 4 looked the part too, with aggressive fog lights and a wild aero kit. It was a statement. The Evo V followed in 1998, widening the car's track and fitting even more aggressive bodywork and a new adjustable rear wing. The brakes were upgraded to Brembos, and the engine's internals were strengthened. Then, in 1999, came the Evo V. Visually, it looked similar to the V, but the changes were all about refinement and cooling efficiency. The most iconic version is the Tommy McKinnon Edition, or TME. Released to celebrate his fourth consecutive WRC title, this car is considered by many to be the peak of the classic Evos. It had a unique front bumper, white Enki wheels, embossed Recaro seats, and a faster spooling titanium turbocharger. It was the ultimate rally-to-road machine. At the turn of the millennium, a new rivalry was heating up, a battle that would define an entire generation of car enthusiasts. Evo versus WRX. On one side, you had Mitsubishi's sharp, precise, technology-packed Lancer Evolution. On the other, you had Subaru's rumbling, raw, and charismatic Impreza WRX STI. It was a clash of philosophies. The Evo, with its high-tech active yaw control and twin-scroll turbos, was the surgical scalpel. The WRX, with its boxer engine's distinct burble and more analog feel, was the heavyweight brawler. This rivalry wasn't just on the rally stages. It was in magazines, on forums, and at every late-night car meet. Choosing a side was a rite of passage. In 2001, the Evo 7 arrived, based on the larger, heavier Lancer Sedia platform. Some purists worried it had gone soft, but Mitsubishi proved them wrong. They introduced an active center differential, or ACD, to work with the Super AYC, creating an all-wheel drive system of unparalleled sophistication. This system could intelligently split torque not just side to side at the rear, but also front to back. The car was heavier, yes, but it was also smarter and faster than ever. The Evo 8, launched in 2003, is arguably the one that made the Evo a global superstar. It was the first Lancer Evolution officially sold in the United States, bringing the legendary rivalry with the ASTI to American soil. It gained a 6-speed manual gearbox and was an immediate sensation. The following year, Mitsubishi UK created the ultimate factory-tuned Evos, the FQ series. Standing for Fit, Think, Quick, these cars were monsters. The FQ400, based on the Evo 8, produced an astonishing 405 horsepower from its 2.0-liter engine, launching it from 0 to 60 in just 3.8 seconds supercar territory. The Evo X in 2005 is often hailed as the best of the breed. It was the final evolution of the legendary 4G63 engine, now featuring MIVEC variable valve timing, which improved response and power across the rev range. It was the perfect blend of the rawness of the early models and the technological prowess of the later ones. It was available in sedan and, for the first time, a wagon variant in Japan, creating the ultimate performance family hauler. For many, the Evo X represents the pinnacle of the Lancer evolution lineage, the most refined, most capable, and most complete version of the legend. But all good things must come to an end. In 2007, the world saw the final chapter. The Lancer Evolution X. It was a radical departure. The iconic 4G63 engine was gone, replaced by a new all-aluminum 4B11T engine. The chassis was all new and the design was more modern, less raw. It introduced a sophisticated dual-clutch transmission called the TCSST. While objectively a very capable and fast car, some felt it had lost the edgy, hardcore spirit of its predecessors. It was more refined, more accessible, but for the purists, something was missing. Production of the Evo X ceased in 2016, marked by a final run of final edition models, and with it, the Lancer Evolution name was retired. The cultural impact of the Evo is immeasurable. It dominated the rally world, starred in movies like Too Fast, Too Furious, and became an icon in video games like Gran Turismo and Forza. It showed the world that a humble four-door sedan could not only keep up with but outright embarrass exotic supercars costing 5 times as much. It was the hero car for a generation, a symbol of accessible, giant-slaying performance. The end of the Evo left a void in the automotive world that has never really been filled. It was more than just metal, wires, and horsepower. It was a legend built on a foundation of rally dominance, technological innovation, and a passionate rivalry. The spirit of the Lancer Evolution lives on in the hearts of enthusiasts who continue to tune, race, and cherish these incredible machines. From the Evo I to the final edition, it was a wild, unforgettable ride. Thanks for watching, and if you love legendary performance cars, make sure to follow for more.